We're in the middle of the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge at the Stephen C. Foster State Park in Georgia. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. We're going to be spending a couple days in the middle of the Okefenokee Swamp. We are at Stephen C. Foster State Park in Georgia. There's also a Stephen Foster State Park in Florida, so don't get too confused. We're in the one in Georgia. So we're going to hang out here for a couple of days. We brought our rowboat. We've got the tents. We're camping with friends. I'm about to make breakfast. Check it out. I love making a good hearty breakfast at the campsite, especially when I'm camping with my friends. So for this breakfast, I decided to make a blueberry muffin ring using the blueberry muffin mix from Jiffy Mix. So I'm starting off with putting that in a pan so I can stir it, add a couple of eggs and some milk, and all you do is stir. And then we're going to put it in our Omnia oven and bake it. This is obviously really easy to make. All you do is follow the recipe on the box. Make sure you break up those eggs though really well. Once you get everything mixed real well, it's time to add it to the Omnia oven. I like to preheat my Omnia oven, so I get it going on the burner first over low heat and make sure it's nice and warm. I spray the silicone liner with some Pam cooking spray, and then I just pour in the muffin mix. Make sure you get the muffin mix as even as you can so that you have a nice shaped ring when you're done, and then bake it low and slow so you don't burn the sides. It'll take a while, but it'll come out amazing. Once you're done getting it all in the pan, just cover it up, bake it, and check it often. So now it's time to make my loaded eggs, and I like to start off with a dozen or so eggs and a splash of milk. Get everything stirred up nice and good, break those egg yolks, and then add cheese and pepperoni, and boom, you've got Kevin's loaded scrambled eggs. And of course, you can't have a big camp breakfast without lots of bacon. And I love the thick cut bacon. The thicker the better. And then I use that grease from the bacon to cook my hash browns and my eggs. Trust me guys, there is nothing more delicious than hash browns cooked in bacon grease. It may not be all that healthy for you, but it sure is delicious. It's a good thing we don't eat this all the time. It's time to check the Omnia oven, and look at that. We have a muffin ring. That thing looks amazing. Then we pour the eggs in, add the cheese, the pepperoni, and scramble it up. And pretty soon, breakfast is served. Everybody get your plates, get loaded up, and eat a hearty breakfast because we've got some hiking and exploring to do. We don't cook breakfast like this every morning when we're camping, but we like to do it maybe once or twice, especially on a long camping trip. It's a great way to get everyone going and have a great time at the campground. So, guys, as you can see, we had a phenomenal breakfast this morning. We had my loaded eggs. If you haven't checked out my loaded eggs, click that right up here, link to how we make our loaded eggs. We had hash browns, bacon, we had a muffin ring. It was awesome. So we are on campsites 28 and 30. So I'm on 30 here, and my friends are on 28. So I'll give you a little tour of 28 here. So this campsite is awesome. There's the boys' Sierra Designs Tabernash 6. Lots of vegetation between the sites gives you a little bit of privacy. And then we've got our campfire ring back there and a charcoal grill. I've got the Kodiak canvas set up for Barb and I. We brought our rowboat. We're going to be checking out the Okefenokee Swamp a little bit later. So we brought the rowboat, and then we're all set up. I've got the camp kitchen behind me. There's the Kemp bus. There's Garrett in the background with the dogs. So we are all set up here. What an awesome little park. I can't wait to explore this more. We're going to go on a little hike later today, and then we're probably going to put the boat in the water once it warms up and let folks take turns going out into the Okefenokee Swamp and checking stuff out. So stay tuned. We'll see what kind of adventures we can come up with. The Trembling Earth Nature Trail is right behind the boat basin and is a great little boardwalk and trail to check out and see the Okefenokee Swamp. This spur off the main trail is a great little boardwalk that takes you out into the Okefenokee Swamp, where you can check things out without having to get in a boat or a canoe. Really, really cool, and where it dead ends is just a beautiful view. While this trail isn't particularly long, it does show you quite a bit and is a great trail for kids and dogs and parents, as you can see. This trail covers both the swampy portions with a nice boardwalk as well as a gravel trail that shows you the upland communities with lots of different plants and things to see along the way. And then as the trail comes out, it brings you back to the boat basin where you can catch a glimpse of an alligator or two. With as many alligators as are in this park, if you have a dog, you definitely want to keep him on a leash at all times and be sure to keep him out of the water. As you can see, this guy was sitting right by this boat dock and he was just hanging out in the sun. Seeing alligators is really common in the boat basin. We were able to get a couple of shots of him as he was sunning himself. I love alligators. It's like looking at dinosaurs. Here's a couple more photos. And speaking of alligators, we put the boat in the water and started exploring, and just outside the boat basin we found this guy sunning himself on the bank. This way a little bit. There's a little guy in the grass. See him? That was a fish. As you can see, this place was just incredibly beautiful, and though I would have liked to spend some time fishing out here, I did only throw a couple of casts as we had to get back to our friends who are waiting for their own boat rides. I have to come back to this place to explore more. We took turns going for boat rides to get everybody out to see the swamp if they wanted to. And it was just a whole lot of fun to share this experience with our friends and family. My wife Barb was an excellent boat tour operator, and we even got Grandma out into the Okefenokee Swamp.
Thanks for doing a little boating adventure with me.
Now sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this exotic port aboard this tiny ship. Barb was a mighty sailing woman. Grandma not so sure. She's Gilligan. Barb's the skipper too. No millionaires. Barb's my wife. No movie stars. No professor. No Marianne. We'll see him on Gilligan's Isle. Wow, that was terrible.
Bye, honey.
See ya. Well, how was your ride, Grams?
Awesome.
Pretty neat out there, huh?
Saw lots of gators, lots of birds, turtle. the left. To the left.
Yeah. So you can see we had a fantastic walk. We did our hike, and then we put the rowboat in the water, and it was awesome in the Okefenokee Swamp. But we have some special guests camping with us. We have longtime friends. We've got Chris and Kathy. So there's Kathy there, and she's working on cutting up potatoes for our dinner. We're going to do steak and potatoes, corn and beans. And there's my buddy Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
And we have known them for, how long have we known you guys?
Since 04.
Since 2004, and they still put up with me. Sick people, I'm telling you. But this is our first time camping together.
Yes.
They have that RV over there, and so we got 2 sites. We also put Grandma over there. There's Grandma's tent over there somewhere. So we put Grandma on their site, and we are having a blast out here at, where am I? Stephen C. Foster State Park in Georgia. Awesome place, in the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge. We're going to make our steak, potatoes, corn, and beans, and then brownies for dessert in the Omni oven. Stay tuned and check it out. So apparently I got so excited about cooking steak and brownies, I forgot to film it. But what I did do was take this amazing photo of this moonshot through the trees. This is a international certified dark skies site, so the stars were amazing, and the moon was so incredibly bright that when it came up, it was like walking around in the daytime in the campground. Well, not quite, but it was really bright. So we have had a fantastic second full day here at Stephen C. Foster State Park in Georgia. We got Grandma out on the rowboat exploring the Okefenokee Swamp, which is really cool. And we had a couple of great little hikes, and now we're doing something that I don't normally do. I am just chilling out while someone else makes dinner, because I got Chris over here doing one of his special things. So Chris, what are we doing for dinner?
We're going to do some kind of wood-fired salmon, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. Of course, the fun part of that is always getting the fire started, so that's what I'm working on right now. Once we get that started, I have some charcoal laid down, and then I'm going to put some logs on top of that, and then I have some special smoking chips to make the exact right taste. I'll be adding those after I get the fire going.
So what's the secret with the smoking chips? Do you have rolling paper that you put them in, or
No.
Oh, wrong kind of smoking.
Those are the wrong kind of smoking.
Wrong kind of
chips.
smoking
No,
chips. Okay.
Just,
Yeah. Okay.
some
Never mind
oak,
then.
Some hickory and some apple or cherry. I don't remember which I put in there, but I use that kind of mixture, and I'm going to throw those on top. I'm going to soak them in water so they slowly add some good smoke taste to it.
I've had his smoked salmon before, but this is the first time we've ever done it on a campfire. Well, he's done it before, but this is the first time I've ever experienced it on the campfire. So it's going to be phenomenal. I'm going to document the whole process.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to watch somebody else cook dinner. It's going to be fantastic. Stay tuned and check it out. So we got things rolling here. Chris has got the sweet potatoes all wrapped up. We're going to be moving those down into the coals here in a little bit and put the salmon on top. But for now, we're just getting them warmed up, getting that fire stoked, getting everything ready to cook, and then it'll be dinner time. All right, here we go. Chris is putting the salmon over the smoke. Look at that. That looks amazing. I think I am going to go camping with Chris more often.
Me too.
So Chris, how long did we put that on for?
Hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
How hot the fire gets, but usually about 20 minutes, 20 30 minutes.
So usually about 20 to 30 minutes, but we will tell based on how well it's cooking, how hot the coals are, that kind of thing. Looks amazing. All right, it's time to add the wood chips. We've soaked them in water. Should add a good smoky flavor to the salmon. The oak chips are from Jack Daniel's barrels. Things are coming along. Looks pretty good.
Getting there.
All right, so it looks like we got some stuff going on here. Oh, is this the taste testing stuff?
Yes, sir.
All right, so here I'm going to grab a little bit of that. I think I am anyway. Oh, man.
Good.
Is it okay?
Oh, man.
Delicious. So good. So good.
Pretty soon we're going to pull those out and it'll be time to eat. Chris can come camping with me anytime. All right, they're coming off. We are going to have a fantastic dinner. Well, guys, we had a fantastic time at Stephen C. Foster State Park in Georgia in the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge. What an amazing place to explore. You definitely got to put this place on your bucket list. The stars were incredible. It's a international certified dark skies site. The stars were incredible. The campground is amazing. I'm going to do a campground review video as well as a bunch of campsite reviews at Campsites by Camp Outside. So definitely check out my other YouTube channel if you haven't yet. We'll put a link right up here. But definitely check those out. And guys, put Stephen C. Foster State Park on your bucket list. We had a great time camping with our friends Chris and Kathy. We said goodbye to them as we broke camp today, and I just finished shooting some campsites. And so now it's time to hit the road. So I'm going to load up the Kemp bus and we're going to head on back to Tampa. But we had a great time. Guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos. And hit the thumbs up button on this video. If you stayed at Stephen C. Foster, drop something in the comments below. Let us know what you thought of it. And if you have any questions about this park or camping in general, drop something in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Or you can connect with me at my website at campoutside.com. or on our other social media at Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are below. Guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.